I came to warn a generation. If it is God we want, we better start building the altar again. If it is him we want. This religion that we have, that we are surviving without the Spirit of God, it can't last. It won't have any effect. Men will die in our hands, and we will not have answers. Because this thing we are building cannot host God. God is not lawless. God is not flippant. God is not haphazard. He said, be ye holy, for I. If you want to be yoked with me, this is my nature, is holiness. It's not just that I'm pure and I'm clean. I am separate. I don't talk like other gods. I don't have anything in common with other gods. No standards anymore. Do you know what music is? Music has access to your mind, has access to your soul. Music should be part of your doctrine. But now young people, let me just give you a secret. When you find a Christian that is asking you questions like, show me where it's written in the Bible, that one is not Christ's slave. It's not under government. It's a loose canon. Because the way this Christian life is, it is organic. When you begin to touch God regularly, it will affect your life. The things you want, the things you hear, the things you watch, the way you dress, the way you organize your relationships. When you are separated unto God, you are no longer common. You are dedicated unto God. You are different. Pleasure wants to kill us. We are looking for songs that are sweet. Is the song for you? Somebody is singing a song to worship God. You want it to sweet you. Is it for you? Worship songs are not expected to be sweet. They are supposed to be revelation. So that when you sing it, it becomes a ladder for you to experience God. There are certain songs. Is your name in the book of life? That song was the one song that shot a man into limelight. Because he came from the fireplace of his own engagement with Jesus. All we do in my generation is get entertained. A choir will finish singing. People are clapping not because they heard God sing. Oh. They didn't hear God's voice from the choir. They are clapping because the person ooh. So the guy they sing. That's why homosexuals in this city are worship ministers. They stand on our pulpits in this city. We know them by name. They stand and they sing with a mic and go back to look for men's buttocks to caress. We know them by name. Churches are inviting them everywhere. They are singing. Because what we are looking for is entertainment, not worship. If it's worship, only the first line you will be on your face. Lesbians are everywhere in our city. I am pained. And yet we are doing church. Another spirit has taken over. It's the spirit of the age. Pastors will do anything for members. Some of you are just statistics in a building. They don't care about your soul. Don't care about anything that is happening to you. Just be attending church every week and you are dying. How many times have you masturbated and gone to service? You woke up in the night, your heart is broken, you cried. Then you entered service saying, God, please speak to me. Then the programming manager jumped on the altar and began to tell you, next week money is coming. He's a wicked man. They will close church and say, God came. Came where? The Lord calls a generation to consecration. If not, we will live longer than our fathers. We will not have our fathers' stories. We won't have their testimony. How far is this generation willing to go? I came to tell you there is a spirit that is responsible. You check it now. Pleasure, entertainment, this addiction to activity. Some people have lost themselves in church activity. Busy doing nothing. This busyness, doing nothing is not adding any value. Just busy. Activity. In 1 Samuel, I think it's 16:23, we see the power of music. Saul was vexed with a demon. David came to play sounds. As he played, the demon left. It means that if you can play out a demon with music, you can play it in. Do we need to sing songs that people will play in the clubs? You know the problem? We want to make money. So he says, I'm not a gospel artist. I'm not secular. I'm inspirational. The whole idea is hunger, is food. They want to eat. So they need to be in between so that they can service both worlds. It's a strange spirit. It's the God of this age. It's a strange spirit. Why don't they play Theophilus Sunday songs in club? Why? Churches are singing, I'm unavailable on the pulpit. Then they change it. Poverty, I'm unavailable. Sickness, I'm unavailable. You are a clown. You are not lawless in this kingdom. So we have people, look at it now. We have people who are singing in our choirs. They are singing from the fountain of a strange spirit. You check their playlist. There's Theophilus, there's Lawrence Oyor, there is GUC. Then there's a folder they hid somewhere. So when my body is doing me somehow, that's the one they used to to descend into darkness. You see, brethren, the Lord is calling us to intense consecration.